You are right. Here we go again. Hopefully, yep, right mic's on. That's good. Yep, Phil Addict. Yep, Jonesy, how we doing? What we did tonight? Yes, tonight I'm trying to win more stuff. I'm going to be pushing my luck. I did get an Omega from Strong Gold. Extremely nice of him. Doesn't ask for anything in return apart from that you tune in and view his streams. Hey Arch, I am still got Mutara's stream up at the moment as well because I say I'm greedy that way, so I haven't even got my own stuff set up yet. Dashboard. Yeah, stream summary, perfect. Come on, work. There we go, perfect. Yeah, so how we doing? You're watching for the office runs. Yeah, well, so you paramedics do in the States, isn't it? Sit on the couch. I've seen Chicago fire. I know what goes on over there. Yo, right. Let's grab a ship first off. I am on my main at the moment. I am still messing around, grabbing traits and everything for the other characters. And then I also noticed that this hadn't actually saved all the ships I'd taken off, which was a bit of a pain in the backside, so I had to go through and try and sort it out. So hopefully, what we got? Nice, got Trafalgar set up. Ah, the NFL one, is it? Fantastic. Alright, take that off the list whilst I remember. Where is it? Where's the Trafalgar on this list? There we go. And I'll move to the ship selector and find it. Where's me Trafalgar? And there we have it. A nice bit of a theme build with the pulse phasers on it. And turn them down because they seem to be having a carry on. Right, let's see what joys we get first off. Cure found. Nice, straightforward, eases into the stream. Ooh, it's already started. I just love it when you get thrown into one that's already on the boat. That down a little bit. I'll take care of these two. Do wish they'd hurry up and give us the red variants of those torpedoes. A very nice movie theme on the go we do. Very nice, suddenly appearing above me. Go, short but sweet, but it was a nice way to ease into it. Let's see what's the next one. Getting Mineral Warship. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. All that. I'll stick on that save galaxy and give it that nice commando look. Right. Let's see what pops. Oh, Crystalline Catastrophe. Wonder why that one's so popular these days. Oh, come on, load up. So I'm gonna do this one without blowing myself up. So I'm doing a medical, nice. Nice, my weapons actually wanted to fire. There we go. Thought I'd caught that just in time there, but evidently not. It's always a pain when that happens. I should actually watch the Crystalline episode again. I've not watched it for ages. Joy's third. That'll do. It's fast and furious this is, I tell you. Getting... Didn't do the Hydra in the last stream. Sure, I've already done the Hydra. Oh well, do it again anyway. Yep, Hail Hydra. I'm sure it's got all the plasma build on it now. Sure, changed that out the last time. Just dump all this stuff here. Yeah, it's not something I watch. Uh, swap that out and put on the Trafalgar console just so I don't get the range penalty. Oh, that's fine. Next. Oh, come on, pop. We want to see this pop. Oh, an infected. Developing a bit of a theme here.
The situation is grim.
I was just going to say, I bet you the situation is grim.
We must assume the enemy has taken control. This is not acceptable. We must destroy the Borg fleet to defend there's more.
Quickly alter all of this. Seem professional doing it just as you go into a TFO.
Scanning the nanite trench. Got it. Additional data coming. The nanite probes can repair the trench. Stop them.
Close enough to take out this one as well at the same time.
The probe is closing in on the trench. Destroy it. The probe is closing in on the trench. Destroy it.
Definitely getting absolutely no points for speed or style here. Yep, another nice quick TFO. Trying to get one landed with some time-gated ones shortly, I bet you. And I'll be in the most inappropriate of ships. Ah, Mr. Chekhov. Let's see if we can find some nuclear vessels. Yeah, I do actually like the Chekhov. It's quite a good ship. Up until the Art Royal turned up, it was probably the go-to science vessel, I think. This, of course, if I can find it. That's right. Make a couple of changes to this. I'll leave the revolutionary on. It's only for a quick one. But the crystalline one, Eric. Let's just cycle. There we go. I had a sneaky suspicion. So maybe quick look over on the discords. I'm just curious to what the armchair lawyers are saying now. Yep, this is exactly the same thing they've been saying for days. Yep, well, nothing overly exciting there then. Oh, actually, I do like that paint job that you've put up on the Discord now. It does look quite nice. No worries. That's fine, mate. I'll still be here, in theory. Just waiting for Jonesy to get the alarm going and disappear and then come back. Just going, oh, I missed the rest of it. I've been spending EC just getting keys and that today just to try and get some traits. Get some stuff, but not what I was after, unfortunately. So I need to wait until that stuff sells and then try again. Oh, come on with your long briefing sessions and try to induce motion sickness with this bleeding movement in fluidic space.
Sir, there's 3 shipyards in the area. Each one is growing planet killers. We should tackle them one at a time. Commandos are ready to leave the surface and open that mob.
Let's say you certainly do power slide right past where you want to go.
We're in, sir. Give us a minute to reach and go crack this wall. Halfway there.
Science build a tactical captain. What could possibly go wrong?
We're almost in. Done. Doors are opening. We're beating back.
Well, open up faster, damn it. What's that anomaly? And I'm going to take a quick look. Yeah, Strom, how we doing, pal? New accolade. We do love deliveries. Unless it's coming by the postal service, in which case they're absolutely useless. As my wife was most annoyed about earlier on.
We'll need to beam over multiple teams of commandos. Holy crap.
She got a parcel through it, and she thought it was a Taylor Swift purchase, and the post office, well, the delivery driver, she legged it back to her van, and my wife was in chase saying that we had delivered the wrong parcel to the wrong address, and the delivery driver drove off. So, yeah. My wife was not happy. I'm going to try and sort that out tomorrow. Which will probably involve me taking a run down to the local depot. Open sesame. That was body bright. Shall do. Shall just
A
have a look.
planet killer is launched from the final shipyard. There's a singularity to normal space nearby. If it reaches the
That done first.
singularity, it will transport to normal space.
There we go, bud. So that's that one taken care of. See, let's keep being interfering with you. Oh, nothing else, at least this PFO's lasted a bit longer. Oh, thank God, beam the bloody commandos down for Christ's sake. That's us all done and dusted. Thank you very much, pal. Very much appreciated. Now, I was saying at the beginning, if you haven't already, go and see what Stromgold's got to offer. Thank you very much, pal. Stick that in my bank just now to decide what tunic is going on and what I'm going to build on it. So yeah, just now, there we go. Right. Fuck off. Right, there we go. Back to this. What have we got next? Ah, they get it. It's been a minute since I've flown this one, so let's see what state the build is in. Everything that's sitting on it that I'll need to shift out the road. Alright, where's that? 2 seconds, because if I don't clean this out, it will drive me nuts. There, so it's space to dump stuff. What's that? Huh. I had down. There. There we go. Good enough. Right. Let's see what's on the Garrett and what I need to change. See, for an event ship, can't fault it. And it's been like most ships this year, the event ships have been better than the lockbox ones. We'll take that off again and put on the Trafalgar console. Type 7 on it. Maybe I should stick that other bowl Omni on, but I'll go with that just now. The stations are fine. It's quite good to see it's got the command on the engineer, which is good because we can scrap half the engineering abilities if we don't want them. Then we've got the Tempro and the Uni as well, so it's good. Right, trait wise, we do need to swap some of these out now. Breen is going on for ETM. One prior to yeah, that will do quite nicely, and that one there's fine. Right, I'm going to sort the tray. The hot box sells you memories. Rather have a memory I would actually enjoy flying and I found useful for what I was trying to do at the time. Got there. Come down to there. Else is spot on. Save it to the tank-ish build. There's nothing tank-ish about it anymore, but can't be bothered renaming it. See what the Garrett gets to face. Now, drum roll. I finally managed to semi-get the video done for the Edison class from Fan Home on Friday. I had the joys that in order to use my iPhone as the camera, that's because it's got one hell of a lot better resolution than my bleeding webcam does, for doing the videos on Dina Salt, good God. I have to hook up to my Mac, which is fine, because it means I don't need to pay for an app or anything to plug it into OBS. And for some weird bizarre reason it now wants me to have it wired into my Mac for it to work, whereas it would work remotely or wirelessly. And then all of a sudden the NDI decided to stop working between the Mac and the PC. So I've had to record the full video on the Mac, transfer it over to the PC, and now I need to do the voiceover. And then once that's done I can get it uploaded.
The Undine are attacking along 3 vectors. These vectors have fluidic rifts that need to be closed.
That's it with the Prodigy shield on it. That was quite nice. I've never been a big fan of the deflector effect of it, but I do like the hull material. And even the blue there for the nacelles, and certainly that lovely red for the impulse engines. Just be nice if that dome changed colour as well. Hey ho. We can't have everything. I can't remember the last time I actually flew this ship. It's certainly been a while.
Fluidic rift has opened between the lanes. The location is marked on your map. Performing a scan of the rift now.
I wonder what next year's one's going to be. I want to say a cross between a Romeo and a Jem'Hadar, since they brought the Dominion into the Alliance in the game.
Close the fluidic rift now.
I'm a very bad Jem'Hadar pilot into the Client crossover with that bug ship. Oh, so they did the Galaxy and the Vorcha for this one. We've had a D7. We've had a very flattened Deredex as well, with the Jarok. Had the Birdie Prey with the Tania. So yeah, I think it'd be nice to see a Romulan Jem'Hadar or even a Klingon Jem'Hadar. Based off of one of the big cruisers. But that's still a couple of months out, so let's see if we find out on Tuesday what the winter's event ship's going to be.
Has been closed.
I'm very curious about that. Exactly.
Performing a scan of the rift now.
just wondering for the winter event if they'll, you know, do something a bit more out of left field and give us a Cardassian ship. You know, since they hate the cold. It was a nice little change from always dealing with species that like the cold, or Helios like we had last year.
Undine Fluidic Space Rift Omega has been closed.
So they're just about to close the other one, so we'll head up towards big ass planet killer. I don't mind getting something like the Hideki, or hell, they could even do that massive one from Dominion Wars. Just be curious as to what they pick. Yeah, I think that's the one, mate, yeah. Begins with an H anyway. Remember that much.
Undine Fluidic Space Rift Kai has been closed.
Five minutes, it felt longer. Itchy foot. Right, let's see what we're going to take on next. Another Alliance ship. There. Right. Let's ready this. Right. Ah, it's still in there because I haven't actually used this since I X2'd it. That'll explain it. No, I'm not doing anti-proton, so don't need to worry about that. Where is the lure team? So I'm looking for. There. Should do that quite nicely. Usual checks. What's your attack? Get out of here. It was a null point that they did for the Uncon, wasn't it? I need to go and grab one. Need to go to a different site and grab some training manuals. Some up here also. Yes, shield balancing bug. It is a pain in the arse. In there, down there. This is all over the shop. Yep, there. Right. Okay. Just save that just now. I do wish the wingmen would adopt your vanity shield though. That'd be quite nice. It's the same when you're changing the skin on the ship as well. Also visited somewhere for the very first time today as well. Actually went to the Fleet Embassy on my KDF character. That was a first. That's the one I want. Down here. It's also a pest when you're trying to remember what's got where. There we are. Miracle Worker Space. Yeah, probably. Attack skills. Stop asking me to confirm and just train the bugger. I actually thought I'd grabbed all of these when I did all the spec on them, but evidently not. Right. There's sense balance 2, and I'll stick that on as a null point. Right, there we go. Don't know how to drive an engagement. Just constantly mess about with the trail of my ship. So it's like putting a time gate on a TFO. It's so fine. It's fine. My evasive wasn't on it, but it's there now. Since the bands can go there, and you can go up here. Actually, I'll probably just run this out of Delta for the rest of the stream, I think. It's got everything I require. Ooh, another infected. That seems to be quite a popular TFO.
The situation is
Yeah, situation's always bloody grim, and we still don't care.
scanning the nanite transformer. Done. Additional data is available.
Yes, kicked.
The nanite probes can repair the transformer. Stop that.
But it's not conducive to stand or to fly near a warp core breach. It kind of hurts. How about no? Short but sweet. I might have to alter my stream days this week. No. For two extremely simple reasons. One, I believe it's Thanksgiving on Thursday in the US. And second of all, I'm out on the piss on Thursday night as my leaving due in my current position. Not wrong. So I will not be about Thursday night, and by the time I get back, I won't be in any state to even think about streaming. There's the Art Royal. That's not it, that's the Akira. Again, I could have sworn I did the Art Royal the last time. Yeah, but it's my own fault for not saving the list. That's all fine. That's fine, and yep, that's all fine as well. Right. No. No. Not doing random, because that's going to stick me in ground with that annoying little bloody white hamster thing. That's what I meant to do. Never about in bed serve cold. What's missing from there? Oh, I tried to take that off, but that's what I did. Why is Nimbus up there? That should be down there. Perfect. Oh, we have a Jupiter carrier in with us. I'm guessing they've got the mine all mine trait on by the looks of it.
Watch out! Defense satellites are targeting us!
Only for a minute. And then they'll be targeting everything else but us.
The enemy is cunning. Consider every weapon. Agent Vader is ours again. Those Mokai infiltrators are uploading the virus. Stay within 5 kilometers of a station to
Why is
counter.
nobody at Gamma?
Station Alpha is under our control. Destroy the infiltrators to solve that problem permanently.
Somebody's now going. There goes my throat. Okay, somebody's now going to get him. That's nice of them. Yeah, man. I say I really do like this ship. Not a massive fan of its looks. But that's a damn good ship. Top down doesn't look too bad. I think it's just that spine with the launch bays on the top of it and the almost the glued on lower section of the hull. Yeah, I'll put the Kitty Hawk skin on it and see if that helps. that's just not right, mate. Mind you, I can't say anything. I have dreams about patching schedules for offroad platforms, etc. So, yeah. I really can't say anything about weird ass dreams. No, we should get is those self-replicating mines from Deep Space Nine.
A transport is leaving the surface. The prisoners are trying to escape.
This is the bit I always get confused at.
Lokai infiltrators are going to Beta. Take them out. Here comes another. Prisoners are full. Shoot, but go.
Ah, I see.
Lokai infiltrators closing on Beta Station. Stop them!
Oh, calm down, Martok, honestly. I'm just trying to find these bleeding transports.
Just broke atmosphere. Don't let them escape.
Am I just too far away? Yeah, I'm just too far away. I can't see them.
Infiltrators closing on Alpha and Gamma Station. Wipe them out. Picking up 3 more transports on sensor. Lokai infiltrators closing on all stations. Stop them! I repeat, 5 transports just broke through. You know what to do. All ships, these transports are making a break for it. Do not let them get away.
That's all like prison transports. Can't we keep anything locked up? To go and grab one of the satellites by the looks of it. Emma always seems to be the one that's left out. Of course, whilst I'm capturing this, beta's going down. Superb. He's come to help. He's beckoned back under body control. Always helpful. Capture this transport. This is certainly one that doesn't pop very often. I imagine there's not a lot play it or know what to do. I'm one of them. Glorious. Yes, I did. But I also said that I'd end up with time-gated TFOs that are inappropriate ships, and here I am. So. This TFO prefer a 4 build, so I can broadside.
Looks like we stopped. I think you'll just...
Yeah, as long as it's showing more ads to get my revenue up so I can afford the Lego Enterprise, I'll be quite happy. Try and have it kill it, slip the dogs of war. Okay, that was a bit too close in that one. My bad. I need to cloak to do repairs.
Picking up multiple signals on long-range sensors. Looks like more dilithium. Dilithium bombers are crossing our home. Keep those stations secure. Beta and Gamma stations have in proximity.
Well, the defence satellites would take care of them, it wouldn't be a problem. There's another 32 to go. That wave effect was very much like the explosion of Praxis at the beginning of Star Trek 6. Genesis is Planet Forbidden.
All ships, withdraw!
Yep, just like Gowron has to run away. Even that TFO is far too long for me. I'll deal with that later. Right. See what the next ship is going to be. Yeah, it's a pale tail. We like the pale tail. There's my whale tail. Back to that, and then I can dump most of this again. I really do wish that they'd hurry up and give us tabs for the inventories, and that you can just assign however many sorts you want, and you can just keep your inventory nice and tidy. Also looks like I might have actually talked my wife into actually getting me the Fanhome XL models of the Enterprises, the original and the D. And possibly the A as well if it's out in time. That would be very nice actually, to be honest. Because I'm still waiting on... I'll show you just now. Should be in the right body place. I should tell her to get me these because I had some from the 80s, 90s, and but it'd be nice to get some new ones. I'm still waiting for these ships to get bloody released. I pre-ordered them, what, at least 6 months ago. Because I thought I'd get the Donny. And because I don't have that one and I'm not paying eBay prices for it. I've already got a Kelvin, so I wasn't too worried. I think it was the only one I pre-ordered, actually, I think. Yeah, it was. I wanted to see if it was any good. So pre-order will be shipping Q3 2025. Yeah, we might just be coming to Q4, freaking funnily enough. And there's been absolutely no information at all sent out saying, you know, they're delayed or they're coming or anything like that. So I'm going to have to go and potentially have a word with them. I'm also going to go and have a word with real merch, because none of the affiliates have been paid. And I've got a reasonable sum of money sitting there that I'd like to have in my bank account. Right, cool. Right, I'm going to take a quick 5 after that slog of a TFO. General engineer. You're already on medical work, that's fine. Swap that out for... Not swap that out for anything. Just actually have a bloody Gravwell on that. That'd be good. Right, I'll be back in 5. I've added some new stuff to the slideshow, so enjoy. and I'd be back. Right. So, let's see what we're going to be doing next. Please let it be a shorter one. Crystalline catastrophe again? Oh. I've had that pop so many times in my life. Speaking of which, anybody that's not done the Universal, you tell me how long it's got left on it. I think we should be getting another one tomorrow, but I'm not sure. At least I'll get an Endeavour point tomorrow, since we're back to one every bloody 2 days again. I'm glad. My attempt to do this one without blowing up this time. Oh, I see the usual mob that did the whole zombie. Cheers out. They did the whole zombie apocalypse thing. They're now doing it with glitching Mutsi on ground maps again. And honestly, what some folk get their rocks off to is beyond me. Zoom out a bit so I can actually see when the thing's about to feed back on us. This would be good if we could actually shoot. Do you like a good jellyfish? Yeah, it's not intentional. They managed to glitch it just to piss folk off and get their rocks off to it. And that fleet on console is back to doing it again with the zombies on ESD. That settle was short and sweet for such a lovely ship. As much as I'm not a fan of the whole Discovery show and some of the ships in it, the Credence I did like. See what joys we're going to get next. This ship I have not flown in probably about a year, if not more. In fact, I think I only flew it once to get the trait off it actually. Yeah, it's been a long, long time. Well, we there's a phaser set up on it. I have to go through and actually put everything on it that should be. What else don't I have on it? It's a very nice ship, actually. No, approaching agony, that'll do it. I'm waiting on it. For the amount of times I go about setting up ships and all the rest of it, do you think I can actually remember half the stuff I actually put on a damn ship? Nah, it's my Jemadar. It's got all the green polar on. Could do plasma. Where the hell they all went to? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's guaranteed, Doc. Off as well. Right, let's dump all the stuff I've just taken off of this. Luck of the draw, unfortunately. Ah, that's right, I was going to set up a bit of a theme build with one of the green ships, actually. Now, most likely definitely have to sort all this out. Yep. Right. Science. So I don't need that one. I can come off. I can go in there. Swap that to this our engineer. Swap that Stick on tag team. That'll do it. Trait wise, then barrage is on, so that's fine. National designs, ruin, and turn goodbye. There we go. On for that. Right, there we go. Right, let's go and sort out this tree. The upside is, sorting this out now means that next time I come to fly it, it should actually be alright. Apart from that's wrong. There. Not that I can think about it, no. Why are NPCs now feeling pain, are they? There. Right, let's go through the menu and see what we've got. Aha, it's filled with their screams of build hamstrings and deltoids and so forth. So there. To be. Alright. I do like the material on that, it is really nice. Let's make them join the Alliance, and God, that looks awful. It'd been a bit darker, that would have been better. Big fan of the lighting in here. It's a new green vanity shield on it. Yeah, to hell with it, we'll run like that. Oh Christ, another fucking time-dated one. Yeah, and just most of it doesn't marry up with the shield effects, unfortunately. It's the same old story though, it's not a Federation ship, and even then, the shields really match up on those these days, so... So I even fly out again.
The Klingons have made a
How his first mistake there was referring to them as Klingons. They might do a little bit of gambling after this, just to wrap things up. See if anything exciting drops. Don't see all the expert opinions on the official Discord for 10-15 minutes. I always get a wee giggle whenever I see him transporting 7 of 9. That's a wee chuckle to myself. Just like that, I'm transporting 7 of 9.
Another away team is securing Zenith 1 station.
At least it doesn't stop you from transporting when you get hit, so that's something. Ah, I got 6 of 9 this time. This ship looks like it should have pilot maneuvers. Not that I'm a massive fan of the pilot ships, apart from the Defiant. You know, you can do barrel rolls in the Defiant, which is always fun. But this one just seems like it should have it. Obviously, it's quite an old ship. It's not the full spec, but we already did. Come on, catch up.
All ships be
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, they're not going to go back through all the old ships and bring them up to modern standards, because then, well, how would they sell any new ships? And also, that's a ton of work for
Intercept enemy missiles.
zero
Reach
return.
Transports. Transport Alpha 1 reports missile lock on. Two missiles just launched to transport Beta 1.
We've got plenty of guys down there dealing with that, so... Now, having the green energy dampening weapon, that would be fun.
Gamma 1 is being targeted by two more missiles. Another missile is down on Gamma.
I'm thinking of things that we don't have in the game at the moment. Borg ships that adapt to your weapons.
Beta Force. Inbound missile. Take it down.
And then you get the player side of that, where if you have a Borg ship with the Borg shields, they adapt to the NPC's weapons. That could be a lot of fun.
Two missiles are inbound on Alpha Corridor. Missiles being launched at Alpha Corridor.
Minute and a half of this, joys.
Transport Gamma 3 is targeted. Destroy the missile. Damn it. We lost the transport.
Yeah, we did. That was my fault. By Grethor's hammer, we shall be avenged.
Transport Beta 3 reports missile lock on. That was the last Klingon missiles. Nice.
I have to toy with the idea of I want to go down to Liverpool next year, because Bill Shatner's apparently going to Comic-Con down there. So that could be interesting.
The security Klingon transport vessel.
It sure as hell won't become to the Scottish one because it's crap, to say the least. Not exactly a very well set up convention I went to a couple of years ago. That was literally in warehouses and practically nothing done to obscure the fact that you were in a warehouse. So I'll be if I can destruct and transports.
Disable and capture the Klingon transport. Klingon transport disabled. Track them back to the start.
God, they're all body blown up. Try to set a bit further back, shall Yep. Yes, they did. They're destroying them all. Yep. Still can't get one to survive. Just well, this isn't a fail condition. Otherwise, we would be well and truly screwed. Oh, for five. Thought I'd got that one there. Yep. This might be the first time I've done this TFO and not rescued a single transport. Oh, somebody's managed to get one. That's it, come on, you've got a transport, and just, you know, take out the road, that would be good. That's that done and dusted then. Back to the fleet. Yeah. Well, we got two. Save 2 out of 250. Time to take out the Dion fleet, and that'll be us.
Klingon transport has been secured.
Looks like a laser pointer. Right, for the love of God, we're finished. We don't need this fucking time gate on this anymore. Ooh. Sit here in a moment of thought. Okay, moment's done.
Reading a new inbound contact. It's a dreadnought.
This is Akar, son of Akar.
All vessels, disable that dreadnought. We need to take your captain alive.
Evil workers too caring. Oh, thank God that's over with. I hate it when it's a universal, and I'm a big fan of it when it pops as randoms.
Attention all hands. I'm
Let's go and use up the last of the EC and get some keys and see if anything pops. And I'll actually remember to save the View of Destiny, so I know what ships we've done and what ships we haven't. Nice a bit of lag there, that's what I like to see. Let's see what we've got. Let's see if anything exciting pops. Yeah, really too exciting now. Switch over to these and see if we can maybe get a watcher or something. Oh, there we go. It's 35. Let's make sure I get my zeros in. I made a killing on these earlier on because somebody put them up for near enough a mil less than the going rate. So I scooped them all up and we sold them. Somebody evidently extremely desperate for EC. See what it tells you our command codes are going for. So yeah, I need that for Motherton, so I'll keep a hold of that. The Kelvin divergence actually sells, so okay, they're selling for more than I expected. Seriously can't see this selling at all, but give it a shot. How about that? How we doing? Tell you what, just a bit perfectly, bud. I'm just about to wrap things up. This is stuff in the bank. So it's nice finding money sitting in my account bank. That's always helpful. Rightio, let's see who is streaming just now over on Twitch. First off, everybody that I'm following, let me see. Nope, I'm not reading him. Because he has been doing the rounds, demanding folk raid him, etc. So it's a no. Seems to be all Star Citizen tonight. See everybody doing STO. See what they're like. Alright, I'm going to send you over to Tom Dogs 88. Looks like he's just started. We'll see how we get on there. As I say, I might squeeze a stream in on Wednesday. Won't do Tuesday, as also Deck is streaming, Mutara's streaming. So quite a lot of streams on already. So I might slide one in on Wednesday instead of Thursday this week. And that is me. So thanks to everybody that joined in tonight. I shall catch you all on the next one. And I'm just going to start that raid.